You want to see a magic trick? Where did it go? Hey there, kids. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, hoping that you are having a great day. And in today's video, we are going to be sitting back, relaxing, and chatting about Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh boy, Yu-Gi-Oh! What is there to say? Well, there's a lot going on in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lots of people talking about it right now, and they don't all have the nicest things to say about it. But, what I will say in regards to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not positive or negative. It's just a statement of fact. This coming weekend is very important for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this upcoming set, Justice Hunters, which releases like today or tomorrow, depends on when you see this video, it's going to be a very important set. And I know that I've said that all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets that have been released so far in 2025, that they've all been good, and that's true. I do think all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets that Konami has given to the TCG so far have been great. But I think that Justice Hunters is the most important one. The reason being, this is what I would call a meta-defining set. Before I go any further, I do not play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not care 3 licks about tournament results or meta decks or anything like that. But what I do care about is the secondary market and how a lot of stores will be responding to sets like Justice Hunters and follow-up sets throughout the rest of the year in 2025. With all that said, with all that out of the way, Justice Hunters is a pretty big set. It is going to be very impactful for the TCG metagame. It's affecting, it's not affecting anything other than one deck in particular, but it is bringing 3 new archetypes to the TCG. The Yummies, which I think had a different name in Japan. I might be wrong about that. There's the Yummies, there's K9, and then there's the Dracotales. I think that was all of them, all 3 of them. And those archetypes, from what I understand, are going to be very influential, very powerful archetypes, and they're all going to come from this one set. So in theory, this will be a highly desired set, and I'm curious to see how that's going to affect the market price of the sealed product over the next few weeks. And I promise I will be keeping an eye on not just the single cards, because there are going to be some cool singles in the set, but I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the sealed product, because I want to know if this is going to be the set that will finally break the Yu-Gi-Oh! Curse. All things being equal, this does look like a slam dunk home run set. There's a lot to be excited about if you are in the habit of playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of good decks to build here. There's, from the looks of it, a lot of strong cards even. And I just want to know if those fundamentals will carry the set through to the next release. I don't, it's difficult to say that I'm optimistic when it comes to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes, right? It's very difficult to say that I'm optimistic, especially when Konami keeps shooting themselves in the foot and assassinating their own success. If you haven't heard by now, then the new 2025 annual tins for Yu-Gi-Oh! They are going to feature Starlight Rare reprints of Quarter Century Secret Rare cards, or cards that have previously had Quarter Century Secret Rare as their highest rarity. Now they're going to have Starlight rarity in the tins. A lot of people are not happy about that. Some store owners online are not happy about that, and it's another notch in the belt for the Konami haters out there, and the people who have genuine grievances against how Konami is running their business here in the States, because yeah, there are people out there. I know the argument online is always, oh, we want these cards, these uh, necessary game pieces to be cheap. Sure, there is that. Being able to afford the game is integral to being able to play the game, right? But at the same time, if every single card you buy is worthless right away because it gets reprinted into the ground, and even the high-end rarity variants that you think might hold value long term just end up getting absolutely destroyed by the next variant rarity being available in a tin, basically destroying the perceived value of your card, there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings. There's going to be a lot of people who are less interested in investing long term and spending short term. So I'm curious to see basically what this is all going to do, what this current negative market is going to do with regards to Justice Hunters, because like I've said this before, it seems like a good set. I've opened up, I've been part of Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. I've opened up a lot of boxes. I've had the chance to examine a lot of sets, and a lot of the sets from 2025, they all seem good in a fundamental way. It's just that the way Konami is tackling their reprints and the way that they're handling, their throwback formats, the way they keep trying to assassinate their own success, it doesn't look good from a business perspective. It makes them look like they are completely incompetent, because it's like they look at everything that the customers want and they keep going, no, screw you. Like, the only thing in the last 12 months that I think has been an unironic success for Konami is the Early Days collection. I think that's the one product that gave us exactly what we wanted. And that's not even a card game. It's a video game. Crazy, isn't it? So yeah, basically over the next few weeks, I am going to be keeping a close eye on the Justice Hunters and the cards in the set. Maybe not every single top 5 card or whatever, but I am going to be looking at, how the set's doing, what the buy rates are looking like, and how the singles cards in the set are appreciating, because this is probably going to be the best Yu-Gi-Oh set this year. He says without a hint of irony, knowing that the December set could very well be a slam dunk, but as of right now, Justice Hunters looks like it's the best set of the year, and I hope it does well, and I'm curious to see how well it does do. But if a crash happens, well, this is fundamentally speaking, and from a purely gameplay perspective, this is a good set. That's all I gotta say. So I don't want to just repeat myself for the next 30 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, which helps the algorithm, which helps me get my cheeseburger at the end of the day. And you boys know how much I love my cheeseburgers. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.